Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another Chatty Get Ready With Me or weekly catch up. So I am sitting here waiting for the snow to come. It's supposed to start snowing, I think, any time now. I'm not looking forward to it. I do not love the snow, but it's not really the snow I dislike, it's just everything that comes with it. The power outages, the ice that usually comes after. I just don't love it. So I just don't like having my life put on hold for weather. I'm gonna put on my sheep lamb lip mask because my poor lips have been so chapped. And I don't know what it's from. They say that chapped lips is actually from dehydration. Like you're not getting enough water, but I haven't changed anything about my water intake. So I don't think it's that. I think it's the cold weather. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing really well. I know that some of you are getting snow too. So yeah, today we're gonna do this green eyeshadow look, and then I wanna do like a really pretty like berry blush and lip, and I just think that'll be really pretty with the green. So yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. So I cut my hair this week myself. I think it turned out really good. I really like how the layers turned out. I'm so happy to finally have even hair. It's funny because I feel like I took off so much. I cut like this much off of the ends. I used a Brad Mondo tutorial and it just really worked out good. But yeah, it hardly took any length off at all. So yeah, I'm gonna let it grow out again for another couple months, and then I'm gonna do it, and I think I'm gonna go a little bit harder than I did so I can get just a little bit more layering around the face, but I was just too scared to do a lot this time just because I really didn't want to mess my hair up, and I really didn't want to take a bunch of length off because I finally just got it long again. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. It turned out good. So anyways, yeah, Charlotte and I'm gonna try another like really full coverage foundation. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. Actually, I think I'm gonna put on a little bit of my e.l.f. Yeah. So Charlotte and we are watching season 2 of Squid Game, and I think I'm on episode 5 or 6, and I'm really liking it. It was kind of slow to get into though. It wasn't like, I don't know, I feel like season 1, like it didn't take as long to get into season 1. I feel like season 2 took quite a long time to get into, but it's really good. Charlotte she says she likes it better than the first season. I don't think I like it better than the first season. But I do like it. It's really good. It's been pretty good so far. I'm gonna go ahead and put my corrector on real quick, and then I'm just gonna use this as concealer. But yeah, so it's funny because we usually don't get home until like after 7 in the evening. And by the time we like eat dinner and do all that, it gets pretty late, and she's funny. She like wants me to stay up late with her and watch it. And I'm like, I'm such an old lady. I cannot stay up late. Once it's like 9 o'clock or past 9 o'clock, I'm finished. I can't, I'm ready to go to bed. I can't stay up any longer. So yeah, we're like trying to get through it, but it's hard for me because I have such a hard time staying up. She and my husband are two peas in a pod. They both really like to stay up late. They're night owls. I'm the opposite. I don't want to say I'm not a night owl. I like go through phases. Sometimes I'm kind of a night owl, but I don't know. Most of the time I like to get up in the morning and get my day going. I had a feeling that this foundation was gonna be maybe a little bit drying. I thought I probably should have put my primer. Yeah, I probably should have used my primer before, but that's okay. It might melt into my skin a little bit. It's looking a little bit dry at the moment, but that's okay. I think it'll melt in a little bit. Okay, I'm actually gonna go in with my Dollar Tree bronzing drops. I really like these. They are a little bit on the dark side. I'm trying to think. I don't think that these had different shades. I think that this is just the color that they are. I really like them. Actually, I think a brush is gonna do better. Yeah, I really wanted something a little bit more glowy. Because I'm using such a full coverage foundation. It's hard, it's like so dark in here because, you know, the weather outside is really bad. And so I'm like having a hardest time seeing on this side. I can see it actually better in the camera than I can in real life because there's like a shadow coming through. So anyways, you guys, yeah, Squid Game, we haven't been doing a whole lot. I've had some like really good Goodwill runs recently. I found like really good books at the Goodwill recently. Like ones that are on my list to check out from the library. I've also been finding like really good cookbooks. It's funny, I'm coming across like a lot of keto cookbooks because I don't know if people are like, you know, trying keto out and then they just don't love it, and so they you know, so they get rid of the cookbooks or whatever, or what. But I've been finding a lot of good keto cookbooks, and yeah, I've just been finding good books. I found this book that they actually made it into a movie. It has Sean Penn in it, and it was called The Weight of Water. It had Elizabeth Hurley in it too. It's like a super old movie, and I really liked it when I saw it a long time ago. It was pretty good. Anyways, it's by an author named Anita Shreve. I think that's the lady that wrote, it's an old book called The Red Tent, which I read a long time ago, and I really liked The Red Tent. But anyways, I think she's the one that wrote The Weight of Water too, and I really liked the movie, so when I came across the book at the Goodwill, I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. I found one from B.A. Paris called The Breakdown or Broken Down or something like that, which has been on my list for a while. I also found one called The Measure, which I actually checked out from the library, but when I checked it out, I just wasn't in the mood to read it, so I returned it without reading it, but I found it at the Goodwill. I'm super excited. And then I also found a Catriona Ward book called Looking Glass Sound, which I'm super excited about. Yeah, I found a whole bunch of cookbooks. I found a really cute little Old Navy sweater that's brown and it's got like a little fox on the front, which I just thought was adorable. I found Charlotte a cute little vintage Y2K BB, like little short sleeve sweater that it's like got like a little fitted waist and it's got BB across the front in like little rhinestones. And yeah, it's been like, I haven't been finding, oh, I'm gonna use my Jelly Tint from Ione in Blackberry, because this is the perfect like berry color that I'm looking for, but I'm gonna use my finger and not put it directly on. Oh, maybe I need to put it directly on. I'm scared that I'm not gonna be able to. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It just goes on so perfectly and it layers up perfectly. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. And I didn't even have to blend it or anything, just dab it on. I love these darn jelly tints. I love them. They're so good. And for $1.25, like I had lost hope, not thinking that I wasn't gonna be able to find them. And then I found them and I am so happy that I did, because they're so good. But anyways, yeah, like I've been finding, like I haven't been able to find, I don't know, it's weird. Like I have been finding good stuff at the Goodwill, but not a lot. I haven't been able to find very much good stuff at the Goodwill. It's like I'll find good stuff, but it's just a little bit here and there. I don't know, my Goodwill just sucks. My Goodwills around where I am, they're just not good. Like, and I think part of it is that just clothing is being made so poorly at this point that people can like wash and wear something a few times and then it just gets so pilled, so deformed, like so flimsy. The fabric is so bad. Everything's just such poor quality that, you know, people buy stuff, wash it and wear it a few times, and then it's just like trash at that point. It's not even like good enough quality to really to even donate, and nobody else can even really get any more wear out of it because everything is just trash. And so, you know, you like try to go to the Goodwill and look for stuff, and unless you can find something vintage at this point, like everything is just trash. Vintage, or if you can find stuff that is, you know, like expensive and high quality, but even like expensive doesn't even necessarily mean high quality anymore. Sometimes stuff is expensive and it's still trash. Like it's just not good stuff. And I hate it. It's so sad that you just can't find good stuff anymore. And it doesn't matter. It's not just because it's at the Goodwill. It's just like, you know, even if you try and buy stuff at a store, you're only going to get a few washes out of it because it's such poor quality that it's just not, it just won't hold up for more than a couple washes. Now when I go to the Goodwill, I purposely look for natural fibers. I got this sweater. This isn't like an old vintage express sweater, when it still has like international, like Express International on the tag, like old school. This is like from the 90s probably. And I found this is at the Goodwill. I always look for wool, cotton, and linen. I try to look for the really high quality stuff, but it's so few and far between. It takes like several trips to the Goodwill before you're gonna find something decent. But anyways, instead of using my eye primer, I'm gonna use this cream that comes in the palette. I'm gonna use that as a primer. I knew that was gonna happen. I just accidentally dug into that. Oh gosh, I'm making a huge mess. So anyways, yeah, I have been going to the Goodwill. I really need to start cooking more. Like, there's so many nights a week because I just work so much. I work from home all day, and then in the evenings I go out and do delivery and stuff. And so by the time I get home, it's like we just grab whatever we can that's quick, just so we can eat. I eat frozen pizza like so much, it's ridiculous. Charlotte and I both do, just because we're obsessed. Like, I'm legitimately obsessed with frozen pizza. If I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would be frozen pizza. Like, it's legitimately a problem for both Charlotte and I. We just love it. So yeah, when I get frozen pizza, I either get the Amy's Or California Pizza Kitchen has a delicious gluten-free pizza that is so freaking good. And I really like Aldi's gluten-free pizza as well. Or Walmart carries their Better Goods pizzas they're actually made in Italy. And I'll literally eat anything that comes out of Europe because you just don't have to, you really don't have to read the ingredients, because like you don't have to, worry too much, because they don't use the same crappy ingredients. You're not going to find a ton of seed oils. You're not going to find their wheat isn't GMO. Like, see, if I eat wheat products that are like from here, from the States or from Canada or anywhere, it will make my joints hurt really bad because I have a wheat intolerance, because it's not, the wheat that we're supposed to be eating. But if I eat wheat products from Europe, from France, Germany, Italy, anything like that, it doesn't make my hands hurt. It doesn't make my joints hurt. So a lot of the time I'll get the Better Goods frozen pizzas from Walmart because they're actually made in Italy and they don't make my joints hurt. So yeah, but anyways, all that to say, I'm really trying to, that's why I'm picking up all of the cookbooks, because I'm really trying to get back to cooking more, like especially in the crock pot, stuff that I can throw in the morning, let it cook all day, and then we have, a yummy meal in the evening. Something that like I can leave the house, go do my delivery, my husband can come home and there's something in the crock pot for him, so that he doesn't have to like wing it or cook for himself or whatever. I'm trying. Like, it's hard because I just work so much. So that's why I've been getting a bunch of cookbooks, and I found an old Paula Deen cookbook from like the Lady and Sons, which is I think one of her restaurants down in Savannah, which I ate at long before she got super famous on the Food Network. This was back in the early 2000s. But anyways, I found her, not the first Lady and Sons cookbook that she came out with, but the second one, and it's got some okay stuff in there. So anyways, I've been meaning to get onto the Spoonflower website, which they have a whole bunch of cute, like really, really cute wallpapers. I'm sorry, people keep texting me and it comes up on my computer, so you'll probably hear it. But anyways, and I think they have, I'm pretty sure they have like renters wallpaper basically that I could stick up. So I'm thinking of doing like a really cute wallpaper in this arch right here. And then I'm feeling like I need to get an actual piece of furniture for this situation right here. I think it'll just look better. But just bear with me because I'm just like, ooh, that cream eyeshadow made my eyeshadow go on so smoothly. Just like butter. Ooh, I really like that. These palettes, you guys, I can't recommend them enough. They're $12 and they're so good. I'm such a fan of Makeup Revolution though. I just think that they make some really, really good products. I just really dig Makeup Revolution. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. It literally just, it's like velvet. It just went on so good. Sorry, let me take a break here. I pulled this blush out because I wanted to put the powder over the jelly tint. It's funny, this is a brand that came out at Walmart, gosh, years ago. It's called Found Beauty, and it's like a clean beauty brand. This is a blush. It's like it says baked illuminating blush. And it's in the shade called Rose Glow, but it's actually purple. It's really, really pretty. So I'm actually just going to dust a little bit of that. Yeah, just a little bit of that over. Not that I think that the jelly tint is gonna wear off because it's kind of like a stain. But anyways, okay, back to eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna go in with this matte green, and I'm just gonna put that in the outer corner. Oh no, I need to put some, let me do my lower lash line real quick. I love this eyeshadow palette. I've been really, really digging these little Revolution eyeshadow palettes. But anyways, yeah, back to the Goodwill. The key to the Goodwill is going often. You just have to go like pretty often. It's just gotten really, really bad though. I would say within the last couple years, it used to be just so good. And now it's just really not. I need to go back up to, I don't know if the Goodwill bins up in Asheville are in an area that got like devastated in the hurricane or what, but I need to go back up to the bins because I haven't been to the Goodwill bins in a while. We have a bin store here in Greenville, but it's just not as good as the one up in Asheville. So I need to get back up there. I haven't been up to Asheville since, or up that way since the hurricane. I'm kind of scared, to be totally honest. I'm kind of scared to go up there. But they're like begging for people to come back. They need the tourism really badly. So I need to get up there. Gosh, that is so pretty. And that cream just made the eyeshadow, it just like glides on over it. It's so pretty. So anyways, yeah, I'm trying to think, did I watch anything else? What else has been going on? I mean, there's a lot going on. There's like a lot going on in the world. I watched this documentary. This has been, gosh, it's been a couple months ago now at least, maybe even longer. I think maybe about a couple months though. And it was called Sweet Bobby, and it's on Netflix, and it's a catfish story. And my husband and I watched it, and the whole time we are literally, like, neither of us could really sympathize with the girl at all, because the whole time you're watching it, you're like, dude, one quick like reverse image search would have just saved you from all of this. Just one quick reverse image search. And you know what's just incredible to me? Just the fact that in this day and age, catfishing is still happening and people are still falling victim to it. And it's like, dude, if you meet somebody online, like, do a reverse image search of the pictures that they are sending to you. Do a reverse image search of the pictures that are on their profiles. Like, it will save people so much heartache. If they just would do that, then they would find out right away that they were being catfished. Just the fact that this is still happening, I can't even fathom it. It's wild. I just saw another story that I saw on TikTok of a girl, she's in Florida, where she just had this dude show up at her house because he was being catfished. And he was really mad because he fully believed that she, had formed this relationship with him online. And he started stalking her. And like, the police really wouldn't do anything to help her. They were basically like, well, I mean, if he hasn't harmed you, if he hasn't, done anything, which is just such a problem with law enforcement, and especially when it comes to women and stalking, they just don't take it seriously. It's like you have to be physically harmed by somebody before they will even do anything or take it seriously, which is insane. But she actually ended up, I'm gonna take this sparkly shade right here. I'm gonna pop it in the middle of my lid. But anyway, she ended up she got like an emergency protection order from him, or she got an emergency protection order, and they ended up going, it went to court, and I guess in court things went really well. Like, they went in her favor because he went to the court date via Zoom, because I guess he's from out of state. And she said that he basically was just like, he called the judge dear twice, to where the judge was like, that's disrespectful. You either call me by your honor or judge, especially because it was a woman. And like, I guess he was fidgety and like was making noises and just all kinds of just craziness. But anyways, they ruled in her favor, and I guess the judge gave like the maximum, I don't know, maximum whatever. I don't even know what he was like convicted of. I'm pretty sure he was convicted of like stalking and something else. He got, I don't know, he was sentenced like 5 years of something. I don't think it was like jail time, but it was like some kind of probation, and I think the protection order was upheld or whatever. But all of this because somebody catfished him and used this girl's pictures. And I don't know, it's just wild to me that in this day and age, people are still getting catfished because they simply just don't do reverse image searches to see that there's another profile with these pictures that is actually the person. It's just wild to me. But anyways, yeah, if you're looking for like a good but crazy documentary, it's called Sweet Bobby. It's on Netflix, and it is freaking wild. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not feel bad for the girl. I just don't understand. I should feel bad for people, but part of me is like, why? Like, why are you not doing anything to protect yourself? Like, why aren't you even looking into just what's publicly available on the internet? I just hate it, because I feel like the reason people can still get away with catfishing is because, you know, people are like, they just don't understand that there are people out there that will do stuff like that. It's like not even a part of their mindset, because they would never do anything like that. So they just trust that, you know, nobody else would do it. And it's like, no, there's so many nasty people in the world, and they will do really nasty things. Like, but anyways, yeah. I watched that one months ago, and I forgot to ever mention it. I would love to hear if you guys have seen that one. Like, it's wild. This headband actually looks really cute on. I should just wear it. It's super cute. I need to get some more headbands. These ones are like the most comfortable headbands I've ever worn. The reason I don't wear headbands very often is because a lot of times, you know, you put them on and then 5 minutes later your head is being squeezed to death, and like your head starts to hurt. But not with this one. This one is just, it's so perfect. It's cute, it fits perfectly, and it never ever makes my head hurt. I love it. So I need to see if I can find some more good headbands that don't make my head hurt. The Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale is going on. Is it still going on? It's probably very close to the end if it is, but I haven't bought a single thing at the last 2 semi-annual sales. I saw where they brought back the pearberry lotion though, like the pearberry scent, and that's the scent that I used to wear in high school. And I wanted to buy it so bad just for the nostalgia of it, but I didn't want to have to order a bunch of other stuff, because I was like, I'm not gonna order one $4 lotion and then pay more shipping than it even costs for the freaking lotion. So I didn't order it, but I want it so bad just for the nostalgia of it, because that was definitely, Pearberry was my scent. I wore a lot of other scents too. I wore like Juniper Breeze and Cucumber Melon, and but so many people wore Cucumber Melon, Sun Ripened Raspberry. Like I wore, Warm Vanilla Sugar. I wore a ton of them, but my two like go-tos of the very first scents that ever came out, like the first crop, was Pearberry and Warm Vanilla Sugar. Those were my scents. So yeah, I want and I have not smelled Pearberry for so many years, and I have a feeling that it's probably been reformulated and it's probably just not good anymore. But I feel like it would still do the trick as far as like the nostalgia of smelling it again. So I really want to get it. Maybe I'm gonna check and see if the semi-annual sale is still going on, and if it is, and if it's still available, shoot, I may as well just order it, even if the shipping is more than the lotion, just to have it. I don't know if it's just the lotion or if they have the body spray too. Maybe I would feel better about it if I got both of them. I was so hoping that they would have it like in my store so I could just go in and buy it. But sadly they didn't have it in store. I think a lot of the time when they bring those old scents back, it's just online only, unfortunately. I should have said earlier at the very beginning of this video, if you are watching from California, my prayers are with you guys. Like, I am sending up prayers for all the people that are being affected by those fires right now. I know how horrible that is, having just been through that, with us having just gone through Hurricane Helene just 3 months ago, and the devastation that it caused here and up in the mountains. I know it's happening, so it just, my heart goes out to you guys so much. This is the Dollar Tree, the Ione Lengthening Mascara with Fiber. It actually smells really good. I didn't realize it had a scent to it, but it does. It's really nice. Okay, and then for a lip product, I'm gonna use this She Glam Pout Pillow Cushion Lip Gloss. This is in the shade KO. I think these are a dupe for a Tarte product. And this is like kind of a really pretty berry shade, which I just thought would be so cute with this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tarte has. I'm so sad. I went to order that Tarte palette that I wanted, the Energy pink one, and it's gone. It's off their website. So I am so sad. I'm gonna have to look on Mercari or eBay for somebody selling one. All right, so that is makeup done. I'll show you the eyes. I think actually, let me see. I feel like I need to do a little bit of cleanup here. I feel like that kind of bled down a little bit just on that side. Okay, makeup done. I think it turned out really pretty. The lip is more pink than berry. I was hoping for more of like a purpley, but that's okay. And I've got tons of berry lip products. I don't know why, but that's okay. I haven't used this one in a while. I really need to go through my lip products because a lot of them are just bad at this point. They're off. They smell weird. Like, I need to throw a bunch of stuff away. But anyways, yeah, that is makeup done. That foundation, it's okay. It's a little bit drying, and I feel like it's settled into, I don't even have like a big wrinkle in the middle of my forehead, but I feel like the foundation settled into the fine lines that I do have and made it look way more prominent than it actually is. I don't know, it's okay. I just feel like my skin is so, it's such a mess all the time. I just feel like makeup doesn't sit on me at all anymore, and like I just look like a big fat weirdo, but I hate to even take this headband off because it's so cute. But anyways, you guys, I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.